There's a saying that goes, it's lonely at the top, but does it really have to be? What else is it that you're telling yourself that's stopping you from going for that top job? Stay with me and find out how, when it comes to leadership, you can have your cake and eat it. Full of sayings today. If you don't want to miss a single tip or strategy that's going to help you become the leader that you want to be and that we all need, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell below so that you get an alert whenever I post a new video. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sonia Gavira and I'm a leadership and success coach. And I've spent the last 20 years or so working with leaders at all levels in organizations. And today I want to help you get clear on what it is that might be getting in the way of you achieving your own career goals. And there's a big hint, it could be you. So let's start with that first saying that I mentioned. It's lonely at the top. Have you ever thought that? In days hopefully gone past, this made some sort of sense because there tended to be one model of leadership, which was really command and control. Now, with this model of leadership, there's one person who's in command, and that same person controls it all. There's a strict hierarchy followed by everybody in the organization and sustained by the leader. Now, this does mean that the leader can become isolated as they themselves distance themselves from everybody else. In our ever-changing VUCA world, this style of leadership is not the most appropriate anymore. Yes, there are times when you as the leader will have to make the final decision. And there are times when there's a metaphorical fire in the building and your ability to think and act quickly could be required. But what if someone else in your team is actually more technically able to put out that fire? Would you still insist on doing it yourself because you're the leader? Or would you take advice and instruction from that individual? Would you make sure that they were in charge at this time? Today, collaboration in teams is essential. Things change far too fast for it all to come from one person at the top. As a leader, you want to know your people and create a culture of care, collaboration, and connection. You'll therefore be an integral part of the team, and through the connection and culture you create, it could even feel more like a family and not lonely at all. Do you have a culture of collaboration, care, and connection in your team? If not, what's stopping you? Let me know in the comments below. The other thing that you can do to make sure that you get the support and the community that you need is to make sure that you have a great network, both inside and outside your organization. Now, I've got a great free Facebook group called the Rising Leaders. Click on the link or button below to take a look and join us. Join a community that's going to be there to support you. And then let's talk about that other saying of having your cake and eating it. Many of my clients come to a moment in our relationship when they find themselves at a crossroads. And that crossroads, they usually say something like, am I happy where I am now with the responsibility I have? Or do I want to go further? And it's a fabulous question to ask yourself because we don't all have to or want to keep climbing that corporate ladder. The key is about choice, having the choice to do so or not. However, alarm bells start ringing for me when clients say to me, no, Sonia, it's not for me. I wouldn't have a life. The higher up you go, the less time you have available for yourself and for your family. And I just don't want that. Now, the reason that alarm bells start ringing is that this is a belief. It's not an absolute truth and it's not a lie. It's simply a belief that someone holds and that could be getting in the way of achieving what you really want to achieve. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm in no way saying that I believe that everyone needs to keep striving for more responsibility and a bigger job. But if that's what you want, this belief could either be standing in your way, or it's going to set you up to make a choice that you may not need to make. And if you make the choice of going for that position, then you may find yourself working in a way that actually leaves no time for your family and all those other things that you know are important to you. Again, this is about choice. And this time, a choice of how you work and how you make time for everything that's important to you: family, friends, well-being, and work. So what if you were to hold these beliefs instead? I have time for everything that's important to me. I just need to prioritize. Delegating is a core skill of mine, and it helps people who work with me to develop. Taking time to think and reflect improves the quality of my work and how much I actually get done. And if I am well, I am more productive. What would happen if you were to swap these beliefs for the ones that you might hold now? Let me know in the comments below what difference this might make to you. I've worked with countless senior executives who've managed to take on some of these beliefs for themselves to great effect, both at work and personally too, enabling them to achieve what they want to achieve in the way that they want to achieve. So at the end of the day, it's all about getting clear on what it is that you want and making sure that your beliefs enable you rather than limit you. If you want to work with a coach to achieve all of this and more, but you're not ready for that one-to-one support, I've got a great membership called the Rising Leaders Circle, which is going to give you coaching, but in a group setting. And it's also going to enable you to get support, not only from myself, but also from others who are on a very similar journey to you. So no need to be on your own. Now, if the doors are open, come on in and try it out. And if not, because they're not always open, then sign up and get yourself on the wait list so that you're amongst the first to know when I open the doors again. For more details, take a look at the link in the description somewhere below. And remember, if you found anything at all valuable in this video, then please like and share it. Tell me what helped you the most today. And remember to subscribe and hit that bell so that you know when my next video's out. See you soon.